AHumbleSoul, man. We checking back in, live from Memphis. Got Big Seal in front of the camera, man. Well, this is the third time now. Third time's a charm.
All the time, man.
Where we at right now, dog?
Well, right now we at Pressure World, man. You know what I'm saying? We in Orange Mound. You know, this is a very, very, very historical spot. You know what I'm saying? This the car wash where everybody started off at. You know what I'm saying? Where all of us used to hang at. Me, Squeeky, 8Ball MJG, everybody from the mound. This the car wash we all started in. And we still hang here. The early 80s, I was young then. That's when a lot of plugs from out of town started coming to Memphis. You know, we was getting money then, standing out, swinging them things. That's how we were doing. Then by the time the 90s came, we were flipping cars then. When the new Camaro Z's came out, the drop tops, the gold wheels, the Crown Vics, getting the Chevys redone. Big wheel, we was riding Ox and Vogues. We was riding Vogues back then. What they call it, mayonnaise and mustard. But we was always getting money. We used to always come up here and get our cars washed all the time.
Man, so back then, is it like it's looking like a club in the daytime, man?
Yep.
Or it's a spot throughout the day at night too, or what?
Yep.
What's the scenery looking
well,
like?
In the daytime, it was a car wash. Like if you go inside, they got poles and stuff in there. At nighttime, they have strippers in here. And they, you know, bootlegging. Shit, man, we used to have a ball. So me and Squeeky, we used to be recording albums all the time. So when we got tired of sitting in the studio recording all the time at nighttime, by us growing up with the owners at that time, we would come down here, just hang out, get a few bottles of here, watch the shows at the time, man.
Man, can you go down the list of some of the well-known, like not just underground legends, but people who came, you know, became commercial successes that was standing out here in this same parking lot, dog, over the years that come to mind?
Well, a lot of football, like Big Newton, he used to hang here, get his car washed. Of course, 8Ball and MJG, the first cars they got, straight here, Squeaky, Criminal Mind. Yup, everybody used to come here and hang out. I ain't gonna lie, Zirk, DJ Zirk, at that time, back then, Skinny Pimp and 211 used to hang with me and Said all the time. So we used to always be up here. You know, if you was getting money, this the car wash you would come to back then. Get your car wash. Everybody come up here, show out their new stuff.
Man,
That's
did this ever...
Like my man right here, he is like one of the only originators of the car wash back then. Back then, he was young. Back then, he was a little guy running around here versus to now, he the one own the car wash now. Things change. You know? So, a lot of it is a lot different now. So, you know, back then, it didn't look nothing like this. But, you know, we still come here. A lot of the guys that used to own it, the brothers and sisters, you see their names on the wall, you know, from their deaths, but it's still the Orange Mound spot.
And we
You're not Orange Mound if you don't come to Pressure World. You gotta come to Pressure World.
I was just about to ask you that. Is this considered like the heart of Orange Mound?
Yeah, right here. And where I'm gonna take you to on off up in there, son, where I growed up in, yeah.
Man, let me ask you this. Although this is based in Orange Mound, was anybody who was getting paper and had a fresh car welcome to come here, or was it more territorial back then?
Well, back then, you know, it wasn't like it is now. So if you didn't have beef with nobody, if you ain't took nobody to work or you don't owe nobody, back then it was all about the money. So, you know, as long as you ain't take nothing that didn't belong to you or you didn't owe nobody, you was cool. But I seen a lot of guys ran off on the plug. Bought new cars, Back then, wood grain, steering wheels, and all that sunroofs. And like to come up here and get their car, get the car wash, show it off here. Sometimes they came up here and got embarrassed when who they own come up here and take the car, or shoot the car up, or sometimes shoot their ass up. Right up here.
Man, you was talking about some of the people who came up here with the fly whips, like you in particular. Like, what was you bringing up here? What's some of the whips, man? You can remember back during that time that you was coming up here getting washed up, dog.
Well, back then, they had the Cadillac. Love Cadillacs, they had the Cadillac. Back then, they wasn't too much riding bowling ball. I was the first guy in Memphis that had the bowling ball paint job. The guy used to paint cars named Earl over here. He was 8Ball cousin. So I had a Cadillac when I was about 17 then. I go to him, somebody introduced me to him. He had his shop was right around by this car wash. That's how I met him. He showed me this paint job. Damn, looked like a bowling ball. We used to call it wood grain. I got my Cadillac painted purple and black. After that, of course, everybody started riding it, but I had Cadillac. Back then, when the new Bonnevilles came out, I had one of those. I had a truck. I had several trucks. I had several cars, Monte Carlo, SS, black on black. Yeah, I had several cars. A lot of cars were just, low-key cars.
No, for sure.
Working cars.
But you was getting paper as a preteen or teenager? Like, what age we talking about, man?
Well, I started off when I was like 12 or 13.
Oh, you said, what is it, 7th grade, I believe you said?
Yup.
In our first interview, I think you talked about that, how your sister's boyfriend kind of put you on or something like that, if I ain't mistaken.
Yeah. I went to Melrose anyway, so that's in 7th grade and stuff like that. Shit, we sitting in the gym comparing who got the most money, who got the most sales last night. So, yeah, I started real early. I got off the porch early. So, I got into a lot at a young age too, which made me get wiser at a young age, because I grew out of all the extra wild stuff. But I got into a lot though. A whole lot on these streets growing up out here. Yeah. I hear a whole lot of guys be saying they from Orange Mound and this and that. I was out here. I was outside. A whole lot of shootouts out here. I had to make my way out here. I didn't have no big brother. So I had to be the big brother, So, yeah, I was out here. That's how I got plugged in with the rapping. Because when I was young, we were getting so much money. You know what I'm saying? And we just started hanging with them, Back then, before Ball and MJG signed they deal, we used to hang out all the time. We used to take them to their shows and shit. We used to kick it. I met them through Squeeky. I met all of them through Squeeky. I knew Squeeky first. And, Shed and Reggie, REN, they met Squeeky through me. I took them to Squeeky. And it just all went from there,
Man, so how did that relationship with Squeeky come about? You said you met him first?
Yeah. Well, that was just a thing, like I said on the last one. Squeeky got a sister my age. And we was in 7th grade together. We used to go to Melrose. So, we were young. I had a crush on her. She was cute. So, we used to talk. So I used to come over to the house and see her. I was young, I was driving cars and shit then. So, I'd go over there and see her. Squeaky be back there banging the music. The hell? What's wrong with him in there with all that music? Who is that? She like, that's my bro. Like, what you got going? Oh, he be in there making music. I said, making music? And then, at that time I was a juvenile. I got in a lot of trouble. I got locked up. And when I got out, Shed and Reggie came and picked me up. We was in the drop top. Mustang, gold wheels. And Reggie was driving and they was playing a mixtape. And I was like, damn, that shit bumping. I was like, who is that? They were like, that's Squeeky. I said, what? They were like, that's Squeeky. I said, you lying. I'm like, damn, I get locked up, get out now, this boy making tapes. So I said, shit, well, I'll holler at him, I go see him all the time. That's when the music went off, turned the music off. I said, wait a minute, you know him? I ain't quit playing, I go fuck with him all the time. Man, you lying, they thought I was lying, so I told him where he stayed. Go down Saratoga. Went down Saratoga, he was out there. What's up with your Squeak? He walked to the drop, and shit, they met him, and it just went from there on this shit.
Yeah. Man, you had mentioned a few minutes ago that Skinny Pimp and 211 used to be over here with you. And
with me and said.
They represent, I know at least Skinny Pimp represented North Memphis, right? But he was over, so how did that connection come about, dog?
That was number love because Skinny used to have me and Said hanging in her village in North Memphis, all over Lil Jen house and stuff. When he right before he started putting Lil Jen music out, he used to call us. We'd go over there and meet him and hang out with him and shit. But yeah, so you know, we used to go out there, get Skinny, bring Skinny back over here. You know, he used to rap in the clubs and shit. But what it was though, he had already came over here low key. He came with Zirk. He came with Zirk first. And then once he met me and Said started hanging with him in 211, and it just went from there.
Getting back to it, man. So we still at Pressure World right now.
All day.
In Orange Mound. Before we took our brief intermission, you had mentioned that Skinny initially came around with Zirk. And I understand you got some history, man, with DJ Zirk. For those who may not be familiar with your past, man, especially musically, can you talk about how you linked up with Zirk and the significance that you played behind his hit, Lock 'Em in the Trunk, dog?
Yeah, you know, there was some stuff Squeaky had put together, you know what I'm saying? We had put that thing together, and they had sampled me off a song I had before that called Quit Fucking with the R.E.N. So they sampled me off that song, and yeah, that's me on Lock 'Em in the Trunk, that riding in the car with the body in the trunk all day. Yeah, so you know how that go.
Getting back to it though, before you were saying just about Lock 'Em in the Trunk, dog.
Yeah, you know, it was a little Orange Mound thing we had put together, made it work. I put my part on there. They sampled me from a previous song. It was all good though. You know what I'm saying? I still wake up in the morning singing it sometimes. Riding in the car with the body in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? So I always be there. That's a
Memphis classic. Like with a song like that, do you receive, was your business in order back then, like receiving royalties and all of that, dog?
No, back then, we was young, and then they just sampled me, but, you know, we was young, I was just having, I ain't gonna lie, I was just having fun. I was really a hustler. That's all I was really doing, hustling all the time and getting into stuff. The rap was just for fun, you know, that's all it was at the time. It took it some years for me to start taking it serious. When I started seeing how serious it was. At the time I was blowing up when I was young, I didn't know it. I was running around hustling all the time until people started, you know, want to take pictures with me and stuff like that. It caught me off guard. That's all. That's when I started taking it serious.
Man, before you actually started rapping, who were you listening to? Like, who was in your cassette? You talking about cassette players at that time, huh? Yeah. And even not just Memphis based, just in general, who were you rocking with around that time, dog?
Oh, you know, probably like everybody else that was young my age. LL Cool J, Mantronics, Run DMC, you know, certain people. Ice-T, NWA, your normal stuff. Then, you know, as time went on, when Rap-A-Lot came, that's when I started getting on that Rap-A-Lot. We was around here hustling. And a lot of them used to come to Memphis, come to Orange Mound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and hang with us. So that's how Ball and G got their Texas plug, because Texas used to come to Orange Mound all the time, the cats with the money. Come hang out with us. No, I used to hang with Tony Draper all the time. We used to run Memphis together. And you know, me and Said used to hang with him. sometimes, you know, if people owe them, we get his money back for him. You know, that's how we used to roll.
Give me a Tony Draper story. He's one of the names that you hear all the time, but he's not like, when it comes to Texas, Jay Prince. You can put a face with the name with Jay Prince. You see him a lot more out in the open, but I always hear people like Rick Ross or 8Ball MJG, etc. mention Tony Draper's name though, you know.
Yeah, Tony Draper used to come down here all the time. He had a brother, I can't remember his name. He used to be down here too. They used to be down here riding Maseratis and stuff all the time. And when he first signed Ball and G, when they used to come back to Memphis, they'd come over to the house, link up with me and said, you know, we used to hang out with Draper, sit down and talk and stuff, and do business with Draper sometimes though. Real shit though. Yeah, all day.
Man, you keep mentioning like 8Ball and MJG, so you witnessed their rise, like them going from just being local underground artists to actually mainstream.
Yeah. And the crazy part about it was like it was with Squeeky. Once again, when I first got out, they said and Reggie was playing Ball and G, and I was like, who was that? They was like, they from the Mound. And I looked at the cover, I was like, I don't know them. I've never seen them before. And he said, well, I'm gonna take you where they be at. He took me on Elter Street, which is 2 streets from where I growed up at. I growed up on Raymond Street. We pull up on Elter Street, and there go Ball and G out there smoking, chilling.
I got it. You ready?
Bet.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, AHumbleSoul, man. We checking back in, another brief intermission. We at another spot, you know, where we at right now, dog, this particular location. I know we still in Orange Mound though, huh?
Yeah, we're in the heart of Orange Mound, where I growed up at, where I was born at, where my mom was born at, where my grandmama was born at. This is the foundation. I got my cousin with me, Big Lope, my cousin Dre, Orange Mound veteran, all day. So this who used to be with me all the time back then when I was coming up, when I was doing my thing, and when I first started rapping from day one though. He was my cousin, but he was like my brother. He was the one who used to be with me all the time. We the same age. I'm just some months older than him, that's it. There's Dre Lope. We in the building, Orange Mound, quit playing with us.
So a product of Orange Mound, born and raised, or you bounced around the city?
Nah, we ain't going nowhere. We right here.
He's still here. He been in Orange Mound his whole life. You know what I'm saying? He a real veteran. Much respect to him.
Man, I love you, man.
All day, same here, cuz.
Been putting in work for years, man.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? Like, since we were 12.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And mess around, you know. He like my uncle, because he take care of me. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just so many titles, you know what I'm saying? But I love dude. And you're a real G. I mean that.
We take care of each other.
Period.
A lot of stuff that I didn't see, because I probably was moving too fast, he seen it. So, you know, we take care of each other in a different way. We both play our part. That's what that is, you know.
Man, so, but this street right here within Orange Mound, we still in the heart.
Yes,
Because I know it expands. I know Orange Mound, it runs, you know, a nice little distance. But
this the hard right here. We right across the street from Speedy. I'm going to show you that store. This the hard right here. You know what I'm saying? We on Raymond Street, you know what I'm saying? Neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? The Raymonds was in this area, in the neighborhood lokes. So, for sure, straight up.
man, so like within this particular home though, like what's some of the memories that come to mind? Just because you highlighted like you wanted to go to this particular house, dog.
Oh man, memories for days. I remember when me and him, we was like, I say we had to be, what, about 21, 22, when I had the Monte Carlo SS. He had the Trans Am, and we used to be up here chilling. Yeah, the Camaro, yeah, the Z28,
Yes, sir.
the Z28 with the cams in it. So we used to always, me and him, we would get money. So we would go outside, we would go up the street, and them young niggas be up there trapping. Me and him, we'd be up there smoking, talking about plans on how to get more money. So to my grandmama, we was still little kids. So she would come outside and call our name up the street, Seal, Sean. Like, oh, man, is that grandmama? Yeah, man. Get y'all butt back down here to this house. It's time to eat. And we used to laugh so hard at that because, you know, we had a lot going on. You know, she didn't know.
She had hot wings, beer waiting on her.
Yup. Because we used to take her business, you know, put money on the bills, keep everybody straight. We was big on that. I always have been big on that. I'm big on that now.
Yeah.
Wherever I'm at, I'm not going to try to leech and live for free. We're going to all be straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my part, whatever asked of me. You know, I've been big on that with my family. My grandmama, my auntie, my cousin mom, you know, they always have been there for me. You know, I remember when it's funny, as old as I am, I still remember I had to been a baby. I was real little because I still remember crying at that door when my mama used to drop me out, talking about I want my mama. And, you know, his mama used to come get me. My auntie would come get me. And we play, hang out. We had toys. I mean, we had a good life. We growed up in Orange Mound, but we weren't struggling.
Right.
If they were struggling, they took care of us so good, we didn't know, you know what I'm saying? But when I was young, I used to get in trouble a lot because I used to like to go hustle. And I was really too young at the time, so I remember times like living here, and you know, my mom used to tell me, so what you was doing before we moved back here, you can't do that. You can't be hustling, because you know, mom and them here. But I used to leave walking. I used to walk back.
Rebellious, oh my God.
Walk back to my old neighborhood, get the sack going, because I hit the plug there. And I would hustle. And when I come back home, and she said, "Dad, I tell you don't do that." I said, "Well, you know, I don't want to hear that." I used to always come home with a lot of money. I probably, how old I was, about 13, 14?
13. Remember when you had your one goal?
Yep. So I used to come back home with a lot of money. And I'd break bread with him.
Yeah.
We go across the street to the store, buy up snacks. But it was getting hot though. I was doing it too much. I was too young, and my grandmama was saying it, so my mom told me, "Don't do it no more. I'm not playing with you." I think that was the first time my mama called the police on me. So I kept doing it. So I'm over there hustling in the old hood, and she pulled up on me. She called me. She threw down on me, and she said, "I got something for you, because you think I'm playing." She hit the button though. Police pulled up. What the hell? No. She brought me home. She brought me back here. She brought me back to Orange Mound. She brought me home. Me and him was in the room. And I was in the room talking to him. I said, "Man, she ain't gonna do nothing. She always talk. Nobody wanna hear that." And I heard the radio. I said, "What's that? Somebody wants you." I come in here. Police on the porch. I had to go out there and have a conversation with her. But after that, though, I slowed that down, though, at that time, though. You know, because it was disrespect.
Focus on your music, though, because you were writing real. I'll never forget. I always be your #1 fan.
Yep. He's not lying. He's not lying.
I always talk real shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nothing fake.
He always used to push me, because I used to stop.
And he used to want
go back to the street life.
Yeah.
And he used to be on me. You need to go back.
I mean,
Yep. He was, though.
Don't always be. I mean,
Yep. He was, though. He was there.
Man,
He always pushed me back.
Man, taking a step back, so when the police was outside, though, like just a conversation, they didn't like take you to juvenile or nothing like that?
No, because, I mean, they didn't just have nothing on me.
Have nothing on, okay.
She really called them to talk to me, to really let me know where I was headed. I wasn't going to make it. Because the area I used to stay in was real rough, though. There was a lot going on over there.
yeah, I already seen so many deaths and everything.
Yep.
Really,
Yep.
for real.
So, hey, look. So I was telling him about when me and you seen the first one, Right there.
Right there where y'all finna go past to go to this stuff.
Where I turned around there.
First murder.
We seen it. We playing the game right there in the room.
What exactly happened?
Right there, when we go out, if you like when y'all.
Where I
walk
turned
across
around
the
there
street,
right there. What I told you right there. Yep, right there.
Right there where the gas pump. There used to be a gas station in the 50s and the 60s.
He sell fruit and
And that's
stuff.
where dude got killed.
You say, so y'all was playing a video game?
Yeah, we had to be about 9 or 10. Yeah, we was in there playing little Nintendo, and somebody had walked past the window. Somebody in our backyard. They had to come from our backyard from the back
There
way.
used to be a cut back there.
Yeah, so that's what made us look, because they walked past the window. We heard them talking, and we was looking. Who are they? And they come from our backyard and walked up there. It was a guy standing up there, he had a radio, listening to his radio. He walked up to him. Dude pulled it out. Wow, it was crazy because the first time I seen it, it wasn't like TV. I don't know what he shot him with, but his whole face just exploded. It just blew up like he hit,
Actually,
like a bomb.
the still over there.
Dude got killed. The blood stain still right there.
I told him, the first murder I seen was right there.
Oh, sure.
First murder I seen was right here. I was 9 years old. I watched him get murdered. After that 9-year-old, I was 9 years old and seeing him get murdered here, it was like the murders kept going after that. I went from a young person scared to see a murder to a young person that's right in the midst of it, seeing it all, no scared no more. But that's how it started, right here. And it was crazy. All of us, after it happened, we came out, it was dark over there though. When the police came, police went over there and put the light on some of his remains that was scattered out, picking it up. And we was looking at it. It was crazy though. I didn't sleep for probably about 2 days after that though.
Because we actually seen it. Actually, you seen it and I didn't, because I was trying to put the control down. But you were like, man, he just shot dude in his face. He shot him in his face. That was 80 what? 80? 87?
Yeah, that was young. Cause we was young. We was listening to NWA then. So yeah, that was a long time ago. And it just started going from there. It seemed like I went from the kid being scared of it to a kid that's out there in the midst of it. It was crazy though. I wasn't scared then though. I was liking it.
You wasn't ever scared.
So it was crazy though.
Man, but you said at that age it kind of traumatized you though. You said so it affected your sleeping.
Yeah, the first few days after that it wasn't nothing.
But after that it's just like normal.
After that it became a way of life. I was for so many years I never came out of Orange Mound. Cause we had our own mall, our own grocery stores, we had our own Foot Lockers, everything. So basically, I used to just rap. When I first started rapping, hustling, we just stayed in the mound. We never came out. It took me.
Kango in your radio.
Yeah.
You writing in.
Yup. I was writing then. I was little. I used to get a whooping in elementary. I'm supposed to be doing homework, but I'm in there writing songs. My mom used to come in there, you working on your work? Oh yeah, I'm working on it. How's it going? Oh, it's going good. Working on it. Okay. So she said, I'm gonna come back now. I said, okay. So she would come back and give me a quiz on it. Failed the quiz miserably. And when she go through the stuff that I supposed to be working on, she see songs I'm writing. Pop me in it, what's wrong with you? But yeah, I used to do it all the time though, man.
Rap was forbidden back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to be rap. Remember we had that gray little tape recorder?
Yeah. They tried to make little mixtapes and stuff off of it and stuff.
Real talk, man.
Yeah.
Real talk.
It was crazy, man.
Man, so when did it actually become serious for you? So you talking about you just experimenting back then, but when it became like, okay, I really want to pursue this as a passion, and a potential career.
It really came when we started hanging with Squeeky, Squeaky was like, I'm going to name y'all something. He the one named us RAN back then, ruthless ass niggas. He the one talked us into recording our first song. And how he tricked us into it, he was like, we ain't gonna do nothing with it. Y'all make a song. I just want to hear how y'all sound. You'll make a song, I just keep it in here, nobody never hear it. So we like, cool.
You want me to get the poster?
Now that was before the poster. You can get the poster if you want to. But that's the song that you used to like.
I still love it to this day.
That song, Squeaky had he had a Anita Baker song. He took the sampling off the Anita Baker song and put it on a rap beat. And we dropped that junk. And I did good. But you know, I was so new with it, I didn't know when to rap and take my breath at the right time, so I was running out of breath and stuff like that. I had to work on it, but my writing was very good, the stuff I was saying. And so me and Sid went to the club. They had Club Memphis, the Orange Mound Club. Me and Sid went to Club Memphis one night. We was getting money. We pull up in the Chevy, chopped up, and yeah.
Classic.
Man, and if you from Memphis and you from the Mound, you know them and you know that car. You're real tough.
What kind of what's the rims on the
9.8.
The rims. So back then, we actually had the rims painted like the car in the lipstick of it back then. That was way before people started doing it.
And people thought it was pink, but it was peach.
Yeah, peach with the blue in it. Peach and blue. Then we had the 5.0. It was peach with the burgundy, with the gold rims, with the burgundy drop top.
and all is that like in solidarity with Orange Mound, like that those colors, like the peach?
No, that ain't got nothing to do with the Mound.
Oh, okay.
Then we were just getting money back then, and it was a few guys that was real big in painting cars in Orange Mound. They had shops, big shops. People from everywhere came, and we was real good friends with them. So how that came about, one of the guys, a white guy, man, one of the best painters, man, probably, man, period. And he was just saying, he was like, I got this new color, man. I think y'all should try it. I could mix some more colors with it, and that's just how that came about. How that
peach, so that's a unique color to paint your whip, though.
Yep, we'll have all the cars will be peach, but it'll have different colors mixed in it. Mm-hmm. Burgundy, one will have blue, one will have green. And at that time, every car we rode had the front tag on the RAN. Mm-hmm. Back then, we had the light up tag. When you turn your lights on, the tag light up too.
Don't forget the box Chevy.
Yeah, the box Chevy, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty nice too.
Yes, sir.
Racing car. We used to race it all the time. Yeah.
Man, y'all being so like passionate about Orange Mound, like that's something that you listen to any of your music, man, you know what I mean, get an understanding from where you coming from, what you represent. But back then, like you talked about how it's his own community, especially then, just flourishing business wise. But like, was it any like rivals, like from other areas of the city, man, that y'all would clash with?
Well, at that time, we didn't fool with nobody but us. Right. So
that territorial.
Yeah, so we into it with everybody. Didn't nobody like us. North Memphis, South Memphis, nobody. Well, I mean, everybody was on their own. They was on their own too. It was like player fly gangster black. Nobody needed nobody back then. South Memphis over there doing their own thing. North Memphis over there, Orange Mound over there. To put us together in a club scene or something never turned out good. We used to always fight. But I'm gonna keep it real though. So a lot of people always talk about the gangs and this and that. But at that time when they first came, the gangs really brought us together because whatever you is, if it's in another neighborhood, y'all would link up together. Sit down, talk, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And other people in that community, if they cool with them, then they cool with you. You would meet them too. They wouldn't have to be in nothing, no gang or nothing like that, but if I'm something and that's my homeboy and this is his family, then they family too.
Yeah.
So that's sort of what brought all the neighborhoods together though. I ain't gonna lie.
Around what year did you see the transition take place from it going from just being like crews in Memphis to the gangs migrating? Do you remember?
Well, you know, that's one of the things, you know, they started slick, they put it on those slick, so it be years before you really see what's going on. So I remember when it first started, I can't remember what year it was because me and him used to ride around laughing. I used to be in so much stuff, I wasn't nothing. Because the type of person I was, I couldn't have nobody hanging around me.
Especially if you ain't know.
Exactly.
You ain't rock like that.
I got too much going on, so I'm just with my family. And the guys said and Reg and them who I growed up with. So it took a while for me to just really start, but you know, it's okay though. I'm a real boss though. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Everybody
like
come
my
together.
feet with.
Everybody.
I mean,
I don't care what neighborhood you from now, we all together. We mobs. We squads. We getting it together.
Yeah, no, for sure. So it ain't like no particular year, like late 80s, early 90s, and nothing like that. When things, so you started witnessing.
What year was that when everybody, let me see, so we had went on tour. Me and Squeeky and them had went on tour, we had came back. That had to been, been
97.
somewhere up in there. When I seen the transition.
Relativity.
Everybody packed up, they ganged up, we ride through, they ganging, you know what I'm saying? They is what they is, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay.
But the respect and love was there because of y'all music though. So I'll never forget that.
I always had the love. They never bothered us because I was, whatever, since they started ganging, the stuff they had started doing then, I was already doing it.
It was advanced.
So I could pull up around a gang and still get that respect because growing up, that's what I used to be into with a pack of niggas by myself. I was used to that. But you know, it wasn't nothing but love though. Even though they was doing it, it was still love. You know what I'm saying? We all just came together, stick together. Real gonna recognize real. What, they black?
What up, man?
They black?
What up, nigga?
What's up, black?
Stick my head in and say what's up.
Come on in. This is the Orange Mound
Oh,
video.
you want to get him on camera, man?
Just want to get him on camera for a second. He a real Orange Mound
Oh
video.
yeah.
Real Orange Mound video. What's up, man? Love, my bro.
my guy. What's up with you, fam?
Man, you know what it is. Doing a little podcast show for a second.
Yeah, we had took another brief intermission, so you know you got another guest in the spot right now. So just introduce your partner right here, man.
Yeah, this my guy Black, man. You know what I'm saying?
All the money.
Yeah, Ramon, man, a.k.a. Black, man. You know what I'm saying? He always on the business end, on the politic end. Real Orange Mound veteran. He so Orange Mound, everything come out of his mouth. It's about Orange Mound. But if you listen to him, you'll learn something.
Orange Mound, it is 100 years old. Started out as a plantation of orange shrubs. That's where the name Orange Mound came from, because as far as the eye could see, it used to be orange shrubs around this area. A lot of people don't know we are the first black community built by black people, for black people. We built our houses. There's no projects in Orange Mound. There was no projects in Orange Mound. There ain't never been no projects in Orange Mound. Orange Mound was homes. Everybody had a house. We had our own everything. Pharmacy, doctors, lawyer, hotel.
Dentist, everything. Right
back there, Orange Mound Hotel, right there at what's that park at Elton?
Right
That's where all. Yeah, it was at Park Elton.
Yeah. Never had to come back.
Not Park and Green. Park and Green. That's where all the top black entertainers used to have to come. If they came to Memphis in the 40s and the 60s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, they had to stay in Orange Mound if they was black.
Yeah.
You couldn't stay in the Peabody
Right.
or the Madison talking about you, whoever you thought you was coming to Memphis. That's why Orange Mound has such these great music groups, you know, 8Ball MJG, my brother Sid, Glow, you know, she went to Melrose. Shout out to Big Glow.
Right.
Squeeky, Tom Ski. Like it's a list of people that have created a sound in Memphis.
Athletes.
Orange Mound is
Athletes
at the forefront of that sound.
Athletes, a lot of athletes came from us too.
Like we didn't. I don't like to blow the horn, but Melrose, Orange Mound neighborhood school has produced more NFL athletes than the city of Nashville, the city of Chattanooga, and any other city in the state of Tennessee. Not talking about the city of Memphis. I'm talking about Orange Mound. Orange Mound has produced more NFL athletes than anything in the state of Tennessee or any neighboring states. Like y'all do y'all research. Melrose is one of them schools. Orange Mound is one of those neighborhoods. Like, we don't get the notoriety that a Harlem would get, but we was right there with Harlem. We don't get the notoriety that a Watts would get, but economically, we was right there with them.
Compared to like a Harlem or a Watts, Orange Mound is just as prominent.
Yeah.
When it comes to the history, yeah.
Like,
And we had the best restaurants. Harlem House, Tyler's Place.
Yeah.
Man, all of it.
Orange Mound Grill.
All of it.
Then we had the arcade over there. The arcade, they sold pizzas and chili cheese, dog. This when I was young. So we go to the arcade, play game, listen to MC Hammer, Too Legit. Yup, and eat pizzas and chili cheese, dogs. We had a ball.
But the catch is, I noticed y'all talking about this in past tense though.
Yep.
Not like it's still like thriving today, unless I'm getting this misunderstood.
Well, you know now, the present.
No black community is starving anymore, as I like to call it. Black community is BC and AD. And I'm not talking about a religion or before Christ. I'm talking about before crack and after dope. BC and AD. Before crack, Orange Mound was beautiful. After crack, after the dope hit, is what it is now. And it's let's look at it like this. Poor white communities across the nation, they don't have the same arterial motive. Like, why people are poor in Kentucky, why they dirt poor in Kentucky, it's not the same reason why they dirt poor in West Memphis. It's not the same reason why they dirt poor in Mississippi, Alabama. They all poor, but it's a reason behind their poorness. The warehouse in their town left. The economical structure that was there,
the jobs
they fled. So those small white towns that are in poverty, it's because it's a chain reaction that something happened, and now that's the result. Orange Mound, Harlem, before they got infiltrated, Watts, all our communities. When I say ours, I mean black communities. They all suffer from one thing. Everybody goes back to it. Dope, crack. Before crack, all black communities, yeah, we had our little problems. We might have a little fights, fisticuffs, neighborhoods type stuff, but there was not no 100 shots. It didn't sound like Beirut around this motherfucker. Now,
But even now, it ain't even about the money and the crack no more. They just on some more stuff. They fentanyl babies. You got these.
fentanyl is a byproduct of crack.
Man, don't play with it. Right here. So they had the parade, you know, that every year they have a parade out here.
Orange Mound.
So,
It's out there in 1934 food.
so one year
1929.
they came over here and we was in Commercial Appeal. They took pictures of my grandmama, took pictures of the house because it's historical. She been here since day one. She was raised in this house.
This whole house.
When they showed me the picture of my mama, like 3 years old, sitting on the porch, I was like, wow.
Don't even mention Uncle Zach in the back.
Yup. But my grandmama was born here though. So you know my mom was born here.
She's 90 years old.
Yup.
Granted, 90 years old.
So I'm an Orange Mound baby. But me, see, I move around a lot. Out of town, all over Memphis. But I always come home to my brothers, my cousin I was born with, because they right here. I'm right here. I come here in the summertime. I come here. We do barbecues. We eat. I'm here.
Man,
Here.
when you talk about like how the community has changed, are you able to still like spread wisdom, words of wisdom, and get in the lives of the youth here? You know, if they may be on the wrong path, or the people doing the right thing as well. Like,
Well, a lot of the youth here, they young. A lot of the young people, I don't know them. I don't even know where they come from. They totally different. So me, I stay amongst my brothers who I growed up with. Them young folks, they own a lot of different stuff going on.
Drugs.
Long as they not bothering us, we not bothering them. Now a lot of them, because my cousin, he live here, a lot of them respect him. They come by every day. They call him Unc. They come over here and talk to him. But by me not living here, I'm always out of town a lot. I'm doing different things. A lot of them I don't know. So I really don't too much bother them. They cool. I speak to them. Long as they don't bother the house I growed up in or my family here, my cousin, my cousin, we good. We out the way.
oh, for sure, for sure. Is there any game you can drop though, man? Any youngster tuning in that may need some type of encouragement or advice, man? Like just
Man.
maneuvering through this world.
The only thing I tell them, I know things is different from when I growed up, but it's still the same. How you conduct yourself. Don't be in no garbage crowd, man. Everybody high on drugs. They can't make a good decision. Get yourself together. Take care of your family. Take care of your kids. Once you got you something going where you can take care of yourself and your family, your kids, then you can mingle with your friends. But make sure you make a good decision in your friends. Because a lot of times we have friends that hate and don't want to see us make it. We see signs of it. Pay attention to the signs. You ain't got to get into it with them. It's too much of us being into it with each other, fighting and shooting. Just go on about your way. Make your own way and let that man be. Let him learn. Stop getting into it so much. That's what I say. This is where I growed up at, right here. This me.
Have you shot any videos in this particular section right here, dog?
Well, I have a video. It's up the street at Orange Mound Park, being criminal mind. DJ Squeeky shot a video right up the street in the summertime. This how I get down.
Oh, for sure.
This where I roll it. Come on. I am Orange Mound. Quit playing with me. I go where I want to go. When I want to go there.
Black broke it down. Black broke it down.
So who, man, like, what artists you mess with today coming out of Orange Mound, bro? Like, who you got in rotation? Anybody you tapped in with?
I don't know. Cause I ain't too much on these young cats. Come on. But I have met a couple of young cats though, for real though, that's out of Orange Mound doing numbers.
Yeah.
I just can't remember their name because they came up there to the studio with Squeeky and I met them.
Sure. Hey, man, I wanted to ask you, you know, another person you've been linked to is Criminal, man, you know, like 4-7 Mob. I know he done said like KCG, Orange Mound, all of that, but did that connection come from this from Orange Mound too, or is it more so just music based?
No, that Krim used to be over here with us all the time. So, you know what I'm saying, 47 Mob, I am 47 Mob. So 47 Mob is connected with Orange Mound all day. Come on. DJ. What's up, DJ? What's up, brother?
What are you, baby boy?
What's going on?
Oh, no.
You all right?
Just getting off the shit.
All day. Got my nigga with me. What's up, man? What's going on? You all right? Got my nigga with me, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, man? What's happening, man?
You want to come in? We up here at the
Yeah,
stove,
let's do it.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Hey, Bob, how about this?
So this one of the neighborhood spots.
Yeah, man. This where I growed up at. This where it's at, man, all day. They were high. So yeah, so we can't stay up here too long because there's a lot going on up here. Like my boy 2 Chainz say, the feds watch, you know what I'm saying? So we get what we footage. Just like you see, he got the orange piece on his windshield wiper. That's Orange Mound. This Orange Mound right here, man, for sure. You have to move a certain way or you'll get caught up out here. Don't get caught up out here, I'm telling you now. Your life is stake.
Man, does anything come to mind when it comes to, like, you know, you say don't get caught up here, like some nearly fatal, near-death experiences, man?
Always.
Like,
No, ain't no near death. Ain't no near death. They die. A lot of people got killed at this store. You come up here playing, you don't know nobody, the feds will get you, or you'll fuck around and meet your fate up here. You don't know nobody, you ain't got no business, you gotta roll. If you got business, do your business and get away from up here. That's the way it go.
oh, for sure. But still, like you in particular though, man, so, you know, you still around, man, you like an Orange Mound veteran. What do you think has been the key to you and, you know, just maneuvering, man, and surviving, dog?
I don't know. It's not just that, because I seen a lot of people go. I seen a lot of people that I thought they wouldn't go, because they mind their own business, stay out the way. So, it just is what it is. I mean, I'm outside of me, so I don't see everything. It might be because I'm always alert. I'm always ready. I'm always strapped. I'm watching my back. But I seen a lot of the same, always ready, but still don't make it. They watch their back too. So it's just a blessing. I'm still here. It's God, you know. I don't bother nobody though. I ain't got nothing to prove. I ain't got to talk about where I come from and what I did all the time. Some of it I'm not proud of, but I'm moving forward with those.
I can't stay too long.
Say no more. Come on out. Come on, we gonna film over there. That boy got it on the seat, man. Quit playing with me, man. Hey, play with me around here. Man, you know. Yeah, man. This my
What's going
guy,
on, man?
This
Nice to
Big
meet
E,
you on
man.
Lewis, dog.
Don't play with Big E. Big squad shit, man. Give me some, squad. Man, on deck, man.
So this another
what it
person
is
on
out
the
here,
camera,
man.
okay.
Yeah, man. My real nigga, man. No playing out here, man.
You another product of Orange Mound, or you bounce all
He
around?
not on the mound, but he with me though. He
All
with me.
fam though, man.
Yeah, he all around, all day.
Man, you
He out
don't
the
mention.
way.
So what's Stick Squad in particular? Like I asked you about
That's
47
me and
Mob.
my
Yeah,
friends.
yeah. Break that down,
That's a
dog.
couple of friends I got. You know what I'm saying? We work jobs, we get legal money. We rapping, we producing, we get money, man. It's a team, it's a family. It's us. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at, man. Straight up though.
No,
Oh,
for
that's
sure.
my nigga. He good right there pulling up.
What it do?
He with me.
What's up, fam?
Man, for sure. Hey, man, the last time we chopped it up, you was on the verge of releasing your album, What You Drinking. But since then, I don't really see it on the streaming platforms, you know. So what's going on, dog?
I had got in some social media trouble, or somebody was hating on me, pushing buttons on me. It started off with my video. They took my video off for a while, then they put the video back. When I get the video back, then they take the album off. You know what I'm saying? But you know what that means? I'm gonna make more. Yeah. All I do is sit down and write anyway. It's right here. I'm gonna make more. And What You Drink an album is coming back. I'm gonna put that back online, and I'm gonna drop some more stuff. So anytime y'all know I'm with my boy AHumbleSoul right here, we making noise. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna keep dropping to make the noise keep coming. And I'm gonna call AHumbleSoul, throw parties, barbecues, we gonna drink, I got something for you too. Go get a bottle of barrel out for me, Lo. Yeah, we gonna keep that thing going, man. This what I do, man. Quit playing with me, man. Big Seal, man, all day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All day.
If I ain't mistaken, that was like your first official debut, like a solo project. Yep. So did that kind of discourage you, knowing that, you know, after all this time you put it out and then they playing with it, man, to take it down?
They let me know I'm on to something. Yes, ma'am. They let me know I'm on to something when they do stuff like that. Cause that ain't nothing I've been doing. I've been so street, I wasn't constantly dropping. But when I drop, my album be good. So the album good, they want to play games. It's good. I just make more and more. That's what I do. You hear me?
For sure. And you said right now, this is one of the childhood areas where you came up.
Yeah, dude. Man. This the heart of Orange Mound right here. Everybody can't come over here. This how we get down all day.
Sure.
This me. Man, Big Seal.
Man, I want to ask you, man, you had mentioned like at one point in time you was linked in a lot, like, let me take that from the top. At one point in time, man, you said you had a relationship with Dolph.
Yeah.
You know, before everything panned out. Do you know, mind, I guess, giving viewers a little insight on how y'all kind of connected, man, and y'all history?
Well, me and Dolph connected through Squeeky. Squeeky hooked up me and Dolph. How me and Dolph got close because both of us Leos. My birthday and Dolph's birthday on the same day, July the 27th, me and Dolph. So, you know what I'm saying? We popped it off, we kicked it. By Dolph being from Cal Stadium, which is Orange Mound, next door neighbor. So it wasn't nothing but love anyway. So yeah, we chop it up, Squeeky, come get me, we go to his shows. I bring my homies to fuck with Dolph. He showed my homies love. It wasn't nothing but love between me and Dolph, man, all day.
That's 100.
Fuck with Dolph.
Man, what did you think when you saw the stuff with the case, man? I saw DJ Squeeky speak on it in an interview with, I forgot which news station it was, but like how they got one of the dudes, another dude testified, you know what I'm saying? One got sentenced to life, you know, some more that's involved, that's awaiting their sentencing. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Well, on that particular subject, I know the real inside scoop, the street scoop. So, you know, whatever they talking about on that, that's that, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot been going on since that, though, you know? So, you know, it ain't all about what they say happened, you know? There's a lot of stuff been happening. But, you know, that's just it. Look at my boy. You see what I'm saying? That's just that, man. We out the way.
Man. One more question in relation to that. Did you know the dude they said was the mastermind? He said he from Orange Mound. Orange Mound quit.
I know him. He ain't Orange Mound quit. He was in the mound, but he ain't born and raised here like me. He came when he was already grown. He knew somebody over here. He hung out some, but I mean, no. He ain't Orange Mound quit. No. He ain't from Orange Mound. No. Not at all. I ain't seen him back in the day. I ain't know him back then. I seen him when we were grown. So, you know, he ain't Orange Mound quit at all.
Sure.
You finna go? Give me some. Oh, good.
For sure. And what about the dude Straight Drop? Did you know him? Any interactions with him? Cause it seemed like they all like Orange Mound, CEOTs. I heard just different names mentioned, linked
They
to
probably is. They young. I don't know them. You know, a lot of my bar partners I fuck with. You know, squad.
Got the bangs in the front seat.
All day. I already know it be squad. All day.
We say stick squad. Stick squad, man. Getting back to it, man. Like, so what's the day-to-day like thoughts, you know, on music now, man? Like, are you still passionate about it, you know, or is it more so just something you do for a hobby, dog?
I ain't gonna lie. I had a lot going on. But life's so full, I had a lot of other stuff going on. But when you contacted me, because you know how me and you get down, so of course I had to put you in my schedule to bring you here. Let's show these people Orange Mound. Let's show these people how we get down. Ain't nothing but love out here with me and the homies.
Big Orange Mound.
Get the bottle, nigga.
It's our job.
That's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
No.
But you know, I'll be dropping some more stuff though. That's why I like when I kick it with you, you always keep me in tune of who I really is. Sometimes I get lost in everyday life, just living, keeping the money going till I have to get back to the entertainment. Cause I love the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? These guys right here, they remember when I first started as a child, as a youngin'.
And I ain't gonna stop.
No,
that's
but I
100.
always had a lot going on.
Head covers. Home.
For sure, man. Well, let them know, man, before we signed off, you know, Big Seal, another one, dog, live from Orange Mound this time. I appreciate the hospitality, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Any lasting words, bro?
AHumbleSoul, man, my brother, man. Anytime he call on Orange Mound, we here for AHumbleSoul, man. That's my brother, man. Quit playing. My friend, all day. Glad I met you, brother.
Oh, it's 100,
We've been
man.
still going. Thanks to Levi, Young Mob for hooking us up.
Yeah.
We still here.
All of that.
Quit playing.
100.